Live at 6.
The sentencing for a convicted drunk driver in Fresno's Tower District was of little comfort for the family of the victim. Cameron Aguilar hit and killed Edward Austin and injured another person back in February when Aguilar should have never been behind the wheel. Today, the victim's devastated daughter shared the anguish she and her family will live with every single day while Aguilar spends a few years behind bars.
I've been extremely emotional since my dad's death. It has mentally, physically, and emotionally impacted me since the day he has died.
Today's sentencing may not be the end of the case. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Warren Armstrong.
And good evening, I'm Margot Kim. Action News reporter Brianna Willis joins us live in the studio with this emotional day in court today. Brianna?
Margot, Warren, a judge sentenced 25-year-old Cameron Aguilar to just over 5 years in prison. The victim's family and friends filled the courtroom today, and while they respect the court's decision, they say they were hoping for the maximum sentence since they will never see Edward Austin, an admired father and uncle, again.
But I know that she is a human being, and anyone can make a mistake. But not all mistakes cost another individual's life.
5 years and 6 months. That's the sentence a judge handed 25-year-old Cameron Aguilar after she was driving under the influence and drifting in Fresno's Tower District in February, resulting in the death of 44-year-old Edward Austin and injuring another woman. Aguilar pleaded no contest, where she faced the maximum sentence of 7 years.
I believe that 7 years of Cameron's sentencing is not enough time to equal the impact and the amount of damage she has inflicted on my life and my family's life.
Alyssa Austin says after her dad's death, it mentally, physically, and emotionally affected her, and she misses him every day.
You will never be able to see my milestones in life. You will never get to see me walk the stage for graduation this year, to get my first job, to have a baby.
The victim's niece adding her uncle brought joy to their family and hopes this brings more awareness to drunk driving.
I pray that she too carries the weight of killing my uncle and choosing to drive drunk, because that was 100% a choice. She could have paid for an Uber and left her simply as a sober driver if she was trying to go somewhere, but she wasn't. She was just going to drift.
Aguilar also sharing she feels remorse but takes full responsibility for her actions.
Sorry doesn't begin to explain how I felt, how I've been feeling in my heart for the past 6 months. No one will ever be as disappointed in myself as I am.
Alyssa is only 17 years old and hopes Friday's sentence can help her heal and remember her loving dad for who he was.
And I love my dad, and I hope everybody knows that.
I'm not sure how or when I will forgive Cameron Aguilar, but I hope to God one day God gives me strength to do so.
And at the end of the sentencing, the judge told Aguilar if she's caught driving under the influence again, resulting in someone's death, she could be charged with second-degree murder under the Watson law. And now that the criminal case is over, the family hopes to move forward with civil litigation, not only for Austin, but also the other victim injured in this crash.
Hey, Central California, stay up to date with all the most important news and weather. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.